Hey, what is up guys? It is Silver Sun here, and today I'm going to be giving you guys my review on the Dragon Ball Super episode 57. So this episode basically starts off with Goku and Trunks going after Black and Zamasu, pretty much teaming it with them. And basically Black and Zamasu aren't exactly allies, they're just kind of kindred spirits trying to go after the same thing, which is pretty much Goku. And so basically Black and Goku start fighting while Zamasu and Trunks are fighting, and eventually Trunks actually stabs Zamasu with his sword, but it doesn't do anything. He actually regenerates, his body, kind of like Majin Buu. And basically they're just wondering like what happened, like he did all these attacks to him and whatnot, and it's still not doing anything to him. Especially when he shot that final flash, that was pretty epic. We never really seen him do that up until now. He probably learned it from Vegeta, if anyone. But yeah, I thought that was a pretty cool thing to see. Also, the animation for the fighting with Goku and Black and Trunks and whatnot, that first couple of parts, those first couple of minutes were pretty good. It was really fluid, and the facial expressions looked pretty good and whatnot for the most part. I mean, one of them looked kind of off, in my opinion. The one where, like, Black was shooting at Goku as he was, scaling on top of that building. He was, like, going backwards trying to dodge all the blasts and whatnot. I don't know, he just looked off at that part, but everything else looked amazing. So Goku and Trunks are pretty much outmatched by Black and Zamasu, and pretty much they're about to end them off with this big combined blast of theirs. But before they could do it, pretty much Goku and Trunks escape with Yajirobe. He pretty much helps them get out of there. But then pretty much Black and Zamasu were about to finish off Vegeta since he was still there. But then the Resistance came in and they pretty much snuck Vegeta away too. So pretty much they're all together and they pretty much get them back into the time machine to go to the present. But pretty much Trunks doesn't want to leave Mai alone, in the future with Black and them and whatnot. But pretty much she's just saying that it'll be okay and that, everything will be alright and whatnot. And so pretty much they all go back to the present to where pretty much Kid Trunks sees them, and then he goes up to them and he sees, obviously Vegeta, all messed up and cut up and whatnot, and pretty much, Bulma sees and whatnot, and they're all like freaking out. And then we pretty much transition to Zamasu and Guamasu, the present time Zamasu, but pretty much he's just watching, I think he called it like GodTube or something. I thought it was pretty funny how they made like a little joke about that and whatnot, but pretty much they're just watching the Universe 6 fight between Goku and Hit, which I thought was pretty crazy because, obviously there wasn't any camera people there and whatnot, but it is what it is, I guess. So pretty much they're just watching that fight, and pretty much Zamasu is pretty much just studying it, like looking, like how did a Saiyan, obtain, God level power like that and whatnot. And then pretty much he notices the Super and Dragon Balls, and so pretty much he wants to know, what are they? What are they doing and whatnot. And pretty much Gomasu tells him, oh, they can grant you any wish you want and whatnot. So pretty much he gets that incentive to go out and try to find them. And so pretty much he goes to that guy that knows everything. I forgot his name, but I'm pretty sure it starts with a Z. Basically he just barges in, pretty much knocks out all the guards and is saying, tell me what you know about the Super Dragon Balls. And that's pretty much where the episode ends. So I'm believing that this is gonna like lead up to the whole future thing, why Zamasu's immortal and whatnot, pretty much just telling us how, all that happened and whatnot. And hopefully they tell us who Black is and whatnot, because as of this moment, pretty much most of us don't even know who he could be and whatnot. But basically, yeah, it looks pretty epic and amazing. But tell me what you guys thought of this episode. Did you like it? Did you hate it? Did you think that some things could have been better? Some things could have been a little worse or whatnot? Pretty much, I think that this is pretty good. I love the direction that this show's going in right now. Before, it didn't really have that tension to it, in terms of villains and whatnot. I feel like Dragon Ball Z never really had too much tension in it. I mean, like, some parts it did, sometimes it did, but like, especially in Super, we haven't really gotten that same kind of tension that we did back in the Dragon Ball Z era and whatnot. But now, things are definitely heating up between Black and Zamasu. This should make for a fantastic arc, in my opinion, better than Universe 6 saga and whatnot, and all the little filler sagas before, especially the movie sagas and whatnot. But yeah, hopefully, this keeps going on for a little longer and whatnot, and it actually leads to some pretty big mysteries being solved in you know, just ending up really good, having a really good ending and whatnot, having it make sense, most importantly. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this review, guys. And until the next one, Silver Sun is out.